Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Cat's Track. Today, we have our dear friend, Dr. Tom Jackson, joining us again. If you remember, he was back on Cat's Track number 8. So I'm not sure what number we're at today, but we're very happy to have him back today. And we've got a special announcement with the really cool things that he's working on for the holiday season. Things, of course, are different this year with the way things are going with the lockdown, et cetera. So they've become extremely creative and are doing some really great things. So we definitely want to talk about that. Also want to celebrate and congratulate Dr. Jackson that he has now been awarded or appointed as the Companion of the Order of Canada, which is the highest level of the Order of Canada, 3 different levels, and he's been all 3. So we're very proud of him and so glad that we could have him back today. Tom, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, dear Kat. How are you?
It's so good to see you again.
Well, very nice to see you too. It's a wonderful day today, and so a lot of things going on.
Yes.
If you could see just over there, I should say fortunately or unfortunately, but there's a huge tree out there that's being decorated.
Aww.
And good news and bad news is I'm not out there decorating it. It's a wonderful day today just because of that, if nothing else.
Yeah, right. There's nothing like a decorated tree. I agree. So nice.
We're going to have we're actually decorating the tree so that we can have a picture of it out there from inside as a backdrop for a project that we're going to shoot, which I'll tell you next week.
Oh, how exciting. Can't wait. Well, tell us what you've been working on. We're so excited.
Well, for the most part, it has been a 4-month journey to produce and deliver a virtual version of the Huron Carole, which, if you're not familiar, for those of your fans that are not familiar with the Huron Carole, it started 33 years ago in a crawl space beneath the house of the guy who dealt me drugs. And when I was in that crawl space, and believe me, it was a favor that this man did for me. He helped me by giving me that space. And while I was in that space one night, I had a visitor. And the visitor said to me, Tom, I'm going to help you. I'm going to send you an angel that is worse off than you. And if you help that angel, I'm going to help you. And I thought about that and realized this was the best deal that could ever happen to me. So I took the deal and I went to look for the angel. And that led me to you. That was 33 years ago.
Wow.
Along the way, that journey has generated over $230 million in cash and in-kind services to help food banks and social services of various types, agencies that help those who are in need of being saved, their lives, their souls. And we have taken that responsibility on, and we continue to do so. And this year was a little difficult to do what we normally would do, which was tour with a series of concerts that would have gone from Victoria to St. John's, Newfoundland. And last year we actually went into Whitehorse, so we went up to the Yukon Territory. But we can't do that this year. But we can go to those places, just not physically. So you can't come to me, but I can come to you. And people are scared to go to church to sing songs. I'm going to give you the sheet music. I'm going to give you the lyrics, and we're going to sing together. Why? Because we're doing this virtually. And we're going to 34 communities from sea to sea to sea. We may go to more than that. And part of what we're doing today is setting up for a shoot tomorrow, which is another project which is going to reach even more people than the Huron Carole will. So it is possible to take the blank page that COVID presented to us and to use something that to change the world. If you think you can't help somebody, just tell me what it is you do, and I'll tell you how you can help somebody. Let's say you're a lawyer. There are a lot of organizations, social service agencies that need lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that you knit. There are a lot of people with cold feet. Right? Let's say you bake. There are a lot of hungry people out there. Let's say you're an author. There's a lot to write about, but there's a lot of stuff that you can write that you can give somebody that's going to make them smile.
Yeah.
What if you play music? Boy, there's a lot of people need to dance out there. All of those things are in your wheelhouse. You don't have to go outside of your wheelhouse to help somebody. And if you're not sure how to get it to them, this was my thing. You have to find somebody who does. You don't have to be the best person to deliver it. You just have to get it to somebody who needs to deliver it, to somebody who needs it. And why do you do it? Because it's good health for you. It's going to make you healthy and happy. It's going to bring those things out in you that you were born with. You were born with these things. You were born with compassion. You were born with love. You were born with empathy, hope, and faith, and all those things. You were born with them. Maybe they get a little shadowed. Well, there's a lot of things that are living under a shadow right now. Don't let your heart be held hostage to a shadow. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. You have to let it go. Yeah, there's a place in your heart that is occupied by a toxic trickster. If you sweat, that toxic trickster is going to go. I talked to a dancer. I said, why do you dance? She said, because I cannot forgive and forget. I said, what do you mean? I dance to sweat. I dance because if I sweat, that toxic trickster is extricated from me. And I don't have to forget. I only have to forgive. And that allows me to forgive. So those are the magic things that we have that we can utilize that we were born with. And what the Huron Carole does, it gives you an opportunity to make available to yourself a social prescription. Right now, we need a vaccine, or we need a pill. We need something we need to ingest to extricate this toxic trickster. But there's a social prescription. Social prescription, what's that? Leap, learn, laugh, and love. Leap, dance. Learn. Pick up a good book. Read something that makes you smile. Laugh. The last time you laughed 200 times in a day, Catherine, you were probably 2 years old.
Yeah. I don't know, might have been last night.
Oh, maybe. Well, that's great. Then you're blessed.
I feel very blessed.
Laughter is a great medicine. It's the best medicine in the world, in the universe. And love. Leap, learn, laugh, and love.
No.
If you have those four things, then you're doing pretty good. That's a social prescription, right? That's creating health versus managing disease. And we can do that. We just have to have the freedom to do it. And how do you get the freedom? Ask somebody for a favor. Ask if you can help them help somebody else. If you ask somebody for a favor, it's empowering.
Yeah.
It makes them feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And when they say yes, it makes them feel good.
Mm-hmm.
So you just help them, and now they're going to help somebody else. What if they pay it forward? Right? What if they pay it forward? And what if the person they help pays it forward? And what if the person that they helped is somebody you know?
Mm-hmm.
What if it's somebody you love? So we don't know the value of the gift. We don't know. So it's important to know that that whole old saying about what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
It's true. And so that's what the Huron Carole does. The Huron Carole in its body is really stories, songs, and tomfoolery, but it's accessible to you. If you went, here's the secret. Wherever you are right now, if you go to huroncarole.ca, Carole spelled Carole, if you go to huroncarole.ca, you'll see where you can log into a show. If you log into that show, you're going to help that community. And if you do that, you're going to help yourself. We have to stay home, right? And we're told we have to stay home. What are you going to do when you're at home? Oh, wait a minute. Let's go find the Huron Carole. Let's go create health for ourselves and for others. Let's help a community. And there's a choice, which social service community you want to help. So you can go there and do that. And that's the value of the virtual world. So we last year could have gone to 17 communities. This year, we've doubled that because of a virtual version of the Huron Carole.
Love it.
And there's other things to do. I mean, I work with the Red Cross, and we have 7 communities in the north that would never have an opportunity to see the Huron Carole that we're going to go into. And I'll tell you this. If you need help, I'm your guy. If you need help, I'm going to help you. I'm going to heal you. I'm going to walk with you. I'm going to stay with you. And God, the Creator, said said I was on loan. He's going to need me someday. But while I'm still on loan, I'm yours. I promise you.
I love it. You're such a good human, Tom.
Yeah. My friend said he went to the doctor. He was, at the time, 80 years old. He told me just the other day he's 87 today. Not today, but now. And he's a great man. His name is Don Simpson. Some of you might know him. But he said he went to his doctor when he was 80 years old. And he asked the question, dun, 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 how long, doc? And his doctor said, well, you keep doing what you're doing, probably 25 years. 25 years, he says. What, are you crazy? I'm 80 years old. I got to make a plan. 25 years, please. So he started making a plan. He stopped doing what he was doing and he started to plan for the next 25 years. And he's a pathfinder. He's a writer, but he's a pathfinder more importantly than anything else to me. I went to my doctor and I told her the story. I said, how long? She said, well, not going to happen. No, sorry. Not going to happen. We negotiate. And I got, 20 years out of the deal. So I'm going to live to 90, right? I've spent 2 of those already, so I got to do stuff. I
Yeah.
got to get things done, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
You got to make a plan
Yeah.
and decide what you're going to fill up that time doing. And what do you want at the end of the day? What's your dream? I asked you this earlier. As soon as you figure out, what's your dream? Ah, I got it. Oh yeah, no, you don't got it. You got to go get it. It doesn't come to you. You have to go
No,
and get it.
that's right.
You see that star up there? That's your star. You have to reach for it.
Yeah.
It doesn't come to you.
Yeah.
You got to reach for that star. You got to have the courage to reach up there and grab that star and hang on.
Yeah.
For all your might.
Agreed.
And you can have your dream.
Hmm.
But you got to go get it. And you got to audit yourself, right? Did you go one step further today towards your dream? Or did you just go to the couch? Oh, well, maybe the couch is your dream. Maybe I shouldn't make that assumption.
Yeah.
But did you? I mean, I don't think that we should wait till New Year's Eve to audit ourselves.
Agreed.
Right? We should audit ourselves maybe twice a year.
Every day.
I was going to get to that.
Sorry. Please go ahead.
That's okay. Audit yourself every day, because if you do, you'll have an opportunity to alter your course.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on the wrong course and you don't audit yourself, you'll just keep going down that road.
Exactly.
Right? But if we audit ourselves as often as we can,
mm-hmm.
Good start is by looking in the mirror in the morning. Yipe.
Yeah.
I was going, somebody said, look in the mirror until you find love. I thought love was prettier than that, said I. Well, then Allison walked in the room and I go, oh, got it. I get it.
I got it. Yeah. Awesome, Tom. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today. And I know Huron Carole is going to be a huge success again this year. I very much look forward to continuing to promote it. And I certainly will dial into the communities as well. I look forward to it.
Okay.
Thank you, my friend.
I want to talk to you again soon.
Yay, good.
Because I have something really important.
Oh, when are we doing this?
We can talk in a week.
Okay. I will circle back with Allison.
She'll sit right here.
Yeah.
and just remember the story I told you about the kids out in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
We talked about what are we going to do tomorrow? No, don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today.
Yeah.
And you know what we're going to do?
We're
going to phone somebody and we're going to tell them we love them.
Yeah.
Right? And what if we do it the next day and the day after that? I can only begin to imagine. I can't fully imagine. I can only begin to imagine what the world is going to be like tomorrow if we do this today.
I love it. Great, Allison. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. Enjoy.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye.